Henry, you've been recognized for building Canada's biggest biocluster right in Sarnia, Ontario. Now, how did you go about doing that?
Well, again, I was a community that recognized that they needed to change. They needed to, the real question they had is, how do we maintain the industry we have, which is the petroleum industry? But it's a stagnant industry. It's not growing, it's not expanding anymore. As a matter of fact, jobs in any big refinery today are less than they were 20 years ago because of mechanization and computerization and stuff. So how do we grow the community? And the decision was, if we want to maintain what we have and grow, we need to build a bio-based or green and sustainable technology industry around that petroleum industry and work with them to build that future.
You were asked after your session, how did the oil industry feel about the bio? Did they accept it or did they fight it?
Well, I haven't seen any of them fight it. I mean, I think they're all watching it. They're all trying to figure out how they fit into that, or how will they fit into that, because their day job is producing products from petroleum, and that's where it is today. But at the same time, they understand I think there's people within those organizations around sustainability that understand the impacts of oil and the sustainability aspects that they have to be focusing on, the climate change impacts. And so they know they have to be changing and moving as they move forward. The question is, how do they do that? And they're looking for solutions, as we are, and I think as we get those solutions, we'll see them coming more in play and working with us. But we are seeing the chemical side, the BASFs, the DuPonts, those types of companies now are moving into green technology. I mean, they're still keeping their bio-based or their chemical industry businesses going as well, but they are moving into bio-based materials. Like DuPont with Sarnia, a big move into producing that product to make carpets and so on. That'll be green carpets. BASF have now invested in Succinity, which is another succinic acid company. You look at if you look at BioAmber, I mean, they're working with a whole range of companies from the chemical side that are looking at using their succinic acid. So the movement is there. It's just not necessarily visible out there in front of the general public.
In Sarnia, you've worked with the oil industry. Can you work with other industries in other parts of Ontario?
Oh, no question. I think we have to. I mean, I look at companies like, probably Woodbridge Foam is certainly one we're working with. And the Sarnia group, keep in mind, a lot of those people that are there, they're not the head office people, and those are the people we have to be working with. The Sarnia group are the people that are managing an existing facility. They're measured on their production from that facility, which is petroleum based. So we need to be talking to the head offices in Calgary or Houston or Europe or wherever they are, where they have their sustainability drive and they're focused as we gradually move the petroleum industry forward as well.